At the end of a life, when all is said and done, what truly remains, not our possessions, not our status, but the memories of how we lived, the choices we made, and the lives we touched. Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Stoicism teaches that we cannot control how long we live, only how well we live. Today, we explore 5 of the most common regrets of those nearing the end of their journey, seen through the lens of ancient Stoic wisdom. 1. Living the life others expected. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." Too many people realize too late that they lived a life chosen by others, following paths laid out by parents, peers, or society. They traded authenticity for approval, security for truth. But as Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Freedom begins the moment you stop living for others and start honoring your own values. Ask yourself, if no one had an opinion about your life, what would you change today? 2. Working too much. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus, many people in their final days wish they had worked less and lived more. Time with loved ones was traded for a paycheck. Moments that could have been memories became deadlines. Seneca reminds us, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor. The Stoics never rejected work, but they warned against endless striving. Memento Mori. Remember that death comes for all. Would you trade another hour in the office for one more hour with someone you love? 3. Not expressing feelings. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Many die with unspoken truths in their hearts, words of love, apology, or forgiveness left unsaid. They were. Or pride as armor, instead of embracing the lightness of vulnerability. Marcus Aurelius said it simply, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Emotional honesty is not weakness. It is strength in its purest form. What have you been holding back? What do you need to say before time takes the chance away? 4. Losing touch with friends. Epictetus taught, keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. In the rush of adulthood, friendships often fade. But when the end draws near, it is not wealth or trophies people long for, it is connection. Seneca wrote to his dear friend Lucilius, "Nothing delights the mind so much as fond and loyal friendship." In a world more connected than ever, we are lonelier than ever. Don't wait. Reach out. Restore what matters. 5. Not allowing oneself to be happier. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Perhaps the most heartbreaking regret is this: I wish I had let myself be happy. Joy was postponed for a promotion. Peace was delayed until some future milestone, and in chasing more, the present moment was missed. The Stoics practiced negative visualization, imagining loss to appreciate what is. Epictetus reminds us, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Happiness isn't something to earn, it's something to allow. Seneca wrote, "Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements, if it were all well invested." We do not control when our final day comes, but we do control how we live this day. Will you live authentically? Will you say what needs to be said? Will you reach out to those who matter? Will you choose joy? Memento Mori. Remember death, not to fear it, but to live more fully because of it. Marcus Aurelius left us this reminder. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. What will you do differently today?